the automotive industry has played an integral part in changing our lives, which really has provided us mobility and personal freedom. The cutting-edge development from the automotive industry has really shaped how other industries behaved over the many years. Even today, over a century after the innovation of the likes of Carl Benz and Henry Ford, anybody from Ford here, we still remain to be very, very innovative, and the questions we always lead and ask, what's next? Citywide autonomous vehicles with multi-sensory entertainment systems, subscription on demand for supercars. These are interesting questions, but really we are not here for that. We are here for the women in automotive industry. And it was really important for us, close to our heart, two things that really bugged me before we launched Amina. When we went around Europe and across the world, people called us an emerging market, and we're not an emerging market. We are a very well-established market, number one. And number two, how we really were not very women-friendly as an industry. So anyway, that's what we're here. Women in automotive, it's an area that we're not really doing that well at, and that's putting it mildly. To be leaders in that, we really need to know where are we as of today. One of the interesting factors, the top 20 automotive companies globally, over half of them, they don't have a single female in their executive teams. And that's, that's really, we're missing out a lot, I believe that. Having said that, on the other side, every study shows us that gender diversity and companies that, that empowerment, they do much better. An interesting study from Harvard, which was just published, and I do apologize to all the CEOs and sitting in this room, males. Apparently, the CEO, the companies that have female CEOs, they have better return on capital. Ladies, if you look at the sharp looks I'm getting from the gentlemen CEOs where I'm here, I'm not in a good place to be. Apologies, Mr. AKK, exceptions, of course. Yeah. Not chairmans, not chairmans. Yeah, I don't want to shoot myself here. Okay, but what we also know, brands that embody female traits, like openness, relevance, empathy, again, they do something better in their own turnover. Again, from somewhere between 4 to 10%, just on their turnover, and that's quite incredible. Coming to the consumer side, more and more women make the purchase decision. In America, it's a staggering 80%, and I think the numbers here are growing as well. The name on the credit card or the check that you get for your vehicle when it's sold or the goods that you provide doesn't really tell a story. So I think it's very, very important that we empower women both within the industry, but we also serve them as consumers. Aren't you glad you'd be here for this wonderful, positive automotive forum? But reality is, we've got to look at reality as it is, but not worse than it is. And over the years, there's been some tremendous development. If you look around the room, I'm delighted to see male as well as female leaders, influencers, some real high-level management, which is everybody's trying to make a difference and transform this industry of ours. One of the things, I've been in this industry for over 30 years, and a lot of the conferences you attend whereby we talk about things, but nothing happens, no action is taken. That's why after this event, we're going to be publishing a white paper, and we're going to be following it up. Tonight is just the beginning. We're going to have to do weeks, months, and years of work to get gender equality. And what we're going to do is, after we publish the white paper, we're going to initiate discussion on a quarterly basis. We're going to come back with some events. Again, I'd like to thank Nissan because they sponsored us over the next 2 to 3 years, in doing this forum. And that's very, very, I think that shows their insights. And thank you for that. Really appreciate it. So that's me. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy it. I do apologize to the all-male CEOs if I said something wrong. And, enjoy the evening. All the best. Thank you.